Everyone, my name's Ben, lead educator at Lumenswap and the founder of Bullring Crypto. Before you go on, this is going to be an action-packed, data-filled video. So you people that like analytics and like delving into facts and figures, this is for you. But before we do that, please like this video, subscribe, and even leave me a comment if you enjoy it, right? Because that helps with the algorithm and that helps me obviously grow my YouTube community and get Lumenswap out to more people. So thank you for doing that. Okay, let's get into this. This, what you can see in front of you, is a table of information that I created when I first joined the Lumenswap community team back in August. What we must understand is there are two different levels to the team within Lumenswap. You've got the dev side. Those guys are building out Lumenswap, and they're also the ones that are engaging with exchanges. They have a distinct strategy in their mind. And then you have people like me. I call myself a monkey on the Lumenswap bicycle, pedaling every day and trying to highlight the great things about Lumenswap to other people. I'm not in the top tier team. I'm coming from this in an investor standpoint, right? An investor standpoint, someone who's looked at the different aspects to this project and gone, wow, I really love it. I want to dive in. I am not a financial advisor. In fact, I'm the last person that you should take financial advice off. Okay, I'm the last person, but I'm a passionate crypto student. I've made some cataclysmic mistakes in crypto, and I've had some pretty good wins. So when we weigh them both up, I've got some wisdom in the space, right, from my mistakes and my good fortune. And I have tried to put some of that wisdom into some of the information you're going to get in this video. Okay, with that being said, when I made this table, I wanted to kind of give a projection of what was possible for those people entering the 10K club. It was very new. The token, LSP token, had only literally been released at the end of July. So I thought, okay, those people that are going to be entering this kind of incentive, this 10K hodlers club incentive, right, let me try and give some kind of idea of where this could go. This is the original table in front of you. You can see, let me explain the columns and then they will make some more sense. We've got the month column, self-explanatory. We've got the balance, and this is the balance carried forward each month if we don't touch any of our LSP. Okay, so if we're just leaving that to compound on, to compound on, to compound on, yeah? Then we've got the reward. Well, the reward is staying the same for 10 years, from the token generation auction, all the way through to 10 years down the line. Every month, there are 2 million LSP tokens distributed to those people that have 10,000 tokens in their wallet and above. So you could have 600,000, 1 million. It doesn't make any difference. You are going to qualify. As long as you've got 10,001 tokens and above. I've started this with 10,000. Please take that on board. It's not 10,000 you need. It's 10,000.00001. Yeah, anything above 10,000. Great. So we've got the 2 million reward, and that's going to stay constant. So then, if we look at this, we will then have a hodler dividend. This is how many tokens are you going to receive based on your 10,000 that you have. And this is worked out by the whole pool of tokens that are held in wallets above 10,000. So that could be 125 million, for example. Yeah, 125 million of the circulating supply is held in wallets above the level of 10,001. All of these tokens, these 125 million tokens, that then the 2 million is distributed evenly as a ratio across all of those tokens. So you will get a small amount of LSP per every token over 10,000 that you hold. If you hold more tokens in your wallet, you will get more every month. If you hold less tokens, you will get less. I hope that that makes sense. Then I've got a features. Yeah, this is taking the roadmap and putting the roadmap into this table, so you can see at what month you can expect the different things that Lumenswap is bringing to the table. And then we've got the percentage. So this is the circulating supply. Bearing in mind, please bear in mind that the circulating supply is not going to be the supply that is held in the wallets above 10K. There's going to be wallets with 9K, 8K, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, all the way down to nothing, or 1 or 2. You get the idea. So there's going to be a percentage of the circulating supply held in these smaller wallets. We need to remove that, which will mean this percentage will go up. But I'm erring on the side of caution here and saying the whole of the circulating supply of LSP is going to be held in those wallets above, so that you're getting a very realistic return. And I have been correct for the first 2 months. The first return was 1.67% return, so it's higher than this. The next one was 1.44 higher than this. So you can see, right, I have been modest in this. I haven't said you're going to get 5% and you only get 2. I've been the opposite way around. I've been undercutting it. Yeah. So this is likely to be the same again here at the end of October, right? For 159 million circulating. Bearing in mind, one thing that you also need to add to this is the higher the price of the token, more people will sell, less wallets will be hodling in the levels above 10k. So less tokens will be held, sorry, not less wallets, less tokens will be hodled in those wallets because some will sell out, some will dollar cost average out, some will take profits. So this is likely to have a really good impact on the percentage you will return as well. So there's those two aspects, okay? The fact that you've got the ones in the lesser wallets and the fact that some people will sell as the price moves up to take into consideration. So these, I believe, these percentages are modest. Now, we've got the circulating supply going up. What I've done here, if I just flick across for you to the graph and the circulating schedule, right? So this is the emission schedule. It's also called the emission schedule, circulations, whatever. So we've got the foundation. Yeah, the foundation here after 1 year should have released, this 80 million, right, tokens. And if we go down to the emissions, right, we can have a look. The foundation unlock linearly over 2 years of token generation events. So that is 160 million tokens, 80 million after 1 year. Yeah, 20 million if you want to look at quarters. So 20 million a quarter, 80 million. Well, that's not happening at the moment. And for us to be able to confirm that, we could see that wallet, H3, 160 million. If we go back, we can see this wallet, 160 million. And we can also see here, foundation account H3. It's not been touched. Not been touched in close to 3 months, because the tokens are staying in there until such a time as the foundation set up. So this emission schedule over the 1 year needs to be reduced. Would you agree? Because the tokens are still there. They're not being released in 20 million every 3 months. None have been released. No foundation has been set up. So let's go back to our table of content and say to ourselves, we've got 289 million here. But yet, if we go back to our table, after 1 year, some people might pull me up on this and say, well, it's about 350, something like that, 360 million, Ben. You've got the information wrong. No, because I've removed this. So I pulled this level down to where I think it's going to be. And I think after 1 year, with everything taken into consideration, go back to our keynote slide, it will be 289 million, not 350. Okay, so let's remove that 80 out of the way. Even if we do start the foundation, highly unlikely we're going to be using large volumes of tokens in the first year. Okay, so we might be using a few million, but not many. So I've got the 289. And all I've done here is I've just gone up for what I predict, is going to be the kind of emission rate through these different months, taking everything into consideration. Then I've predicted on this modest one that we are going to be going up in these chunks, so 4 cent chunks, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, just in a straight line up, and then 2 at the end. And then the market cap. Well, anyone that knows anything about crypto knows that the circulating supply times the token price, is the market cap, and you can do the maths yourself. There we go. And then finally, the final column for you is the monthly dollar value of your return. If we started off, which we did in August, and I started off with this using 8 cents, because that was roughly the price in August, 8 cents. And we had the 8 cent price, even though we had highs and lows from that. I'll just use that as our guesstimation level, as our example. Then we would times this by our 160. So 160 tokens times 8 cents would give us a dollar value reward of $12.08. $12.80. So with that being said, that's just an introduction. If you haven't watched the video, I go into a little bit more detail in the initial 10K Hodlers Club, right? video that I've recorded. This is the next level. This is for the dreamers. This is for the ones thinking, I don't think this is right, Ben. You've only got 50 cents. We've already hit 27. 50 cents as the valuation after all these things get brought in 1 year. That's a little bit silly, I believe now, yeah? We are on the underside a little too much. So with this video, I'm going on the overside. I'm going to be showing what could happen on the opposite. Forget the modest, let's go huge. Let's go monumentally big, right? Let's have a look at what I've got in store for us. Okay, this here is the new chart, my new potential prediction on the other end of the spectrum. So we've got the one end, the lower end, and now this is the big end. The big end of the spectrum is spectacular. It's juicy. It's something to share with your no-coiner friends. It's something to share with everyone you know in the crypto space. And you might think, this guy is eccentric. He is crazy. Why is he talking in such a manner? Because I'm excited. Because I've been in crypto 4 years, and to get into a project that has this much potential at this early stage excites me greatly. And you can tell in my voice. Okay, so same principle, apart from I changed it to 1. Look, for you people out there, I saw Ben's video and it said 10,000. No, you said 10,001, Ben. 10,001 tokens that we need at the start. Same principle though, we've got 10,000 balance, so there's 2 million rewards shared between the circulating supply, which was 125 million back then. The 8 cents stays the same. But what we did change now is the 8 cents bloody stayed the same in September, didn't it? It shuffled along between sort of 6 and 8 cents for the whole month, so I've used 8 cents again. So, with this being said, September, the circulating supply went up, so the percentage came down, yeah, because the 2 million got shared between more tokens, yeah. The 2 million gets shared into this number to give us a 1.4% return. Token price was this, market cap was about 11 million, somewhere in that region, and the monthly return, yeah, was $11.36. Yeah, I need to check that figure, by the way, because if it's 1.42 times 8, in fact, let me check it now. Let me check it now. While we're here doing this video, 0.08 times 142 tokens equals 11.36. Yeah, so it is $11.36 value that you would get, yeah, for September. That's what it would be worth if you just had the 10,000 in your balance from August and it rolled over and you got your 10,160 still sat there. That's what it would be. October now gets really interesting because you can see the features are different to the last page. Yeah? The features are different. We've got this extra piece in here. The hidden utility features in October that none of us expected and that have appeared. That the dev have said they're coming in October and we're all like, what are these going to be? And I know, and that's another reason I'm so excited doing this video. I know what they are. So I've kind of gone, okay. We know that in October we've already been to 27 cents. I think we're going to go another step higher, yeah, in price, yeah, with these hidden utility features for the LSP token. So this is going to stay the same, guys, right? Because the circulating is staying the same. I feel that it's going to actually drop in the amount of tokens that are held in those 10K wallets because the price is going to go stupidly high, potentially. So as it goes higher and higher, it's going to shake out the paper hands. People aren't going to want to hodl. What they're going to do is go, hey, it's a 50 cent sell, right? And they're going to sell some of that circulating supply out of the 10,000 plus holders wallets, meaning the percentage is going to go up. And then the people hodling the diamond hands are going to get the juicy rewards. So this percentage is very modest. It's just taken on the back of the last one that I gave you because I want to keep it on the down low. Okay. Let's go and have a look at these juicy utility features again. Should I tell them? No. Okay, I won't tell them. Right, that was Vlad, by the way, on my earpiece. Okay, 40 cents is where I think we could be with the hidden utility feature launches. Then we've got the thing that everyone is waiting for. Automated market makers. It's like everyone's like biting their nails, tapping their fingers on their skulls, picking their nose, scratching their ass, waiting for this amazing launch from the Stellar network, the automated market makers. And the automated market makers are going to bring a vast amount of liquidity into the Stellar network. How much of that is going to come into Lumenswap? We don't know yet, but we're all excited. What it's going to do is it's going to kick the price of all the native Stellar assets upwards, I believe. It's happened on other networks when we've seen this kind of thing happen. Why would it not happen on Stellar? I don't know. Yeah, but it's going to kick the price for a lot of these, especially the swaps, the automated market makers, lending clients and that kind of thing, because people are going to come in from the DeFi space and they're going to want to get returns on their assets, and they're going to look what are the best options available, and money is going to, and crypto is going to pour into the best products, the best protocols on the Stellar network. Okay, so I've put here that we could go to 75 cents in November, and then $1 by Christmas. I just put it there because I thought Christmas, Santa's going to come and empty his sacks, isn't he? And maybe $1 will drop out for the LSP token. So if we just monitor this as it's going up, you can see that Circulating's 193 million tokens, $1 valuation, market cap 193 million. January, we've got the bridges of Binance Smart Chain and ETH coming in the first quarter. So this, again, is going to have another positive impact as we bring more liquidity into Stellar. And I've put like this is going to allow us, because we've got the bridge, we're going to have the bridge to these two networks at Lumenswap, us to take another 50% hike up, right, in that month to a 350 million market cap. February, right, we've obviously got these things kicking in now. We've got the auction incubator as well in December, which I forgot to mention. So that's going to allow new projects to build, who are building on Stellar, to come and have their token generation auction with Lumenswap. So we're going to see all these gems building with Lumenswap. And again, that is going to encourage people to hodl the LSP asset if they're going to be able to get in on these auctions, etc. Things for us to get excited about in the future. So that's going to help with the price, and then the bridges. And then I think with all of these things, we're going to see this couple of months where we see an incremental increase in price over these couple of months. As more people become aware of Stellar, more people become aware of Lumenswap, we're going to start pushing up into the price, and we're going to start pushing up into the $500 million to $750 million market cap. This means that we would be, with this circulating supply of 244 million, we would be a dollar valuation of around about $3, early on in the springtime of next year, 2022. And then we go into the billion area, where we go between sort of $3.50 to $4, and we cross over into the 1 billion. And again, this is like the top, at the moment, if we're using all of the yardsticks as equal, this is around about the top 100, first page on CoinMarketCap, top 100 cryptocurrencies. The bottom one is around about 1 billion. So this is where I would be aiming for come the end of the spring, start of the summer next year, $5 valuation. June and July, push on again, because we've got this lending protocol that comes in the early spring. So this would allow us to lock in collateral, to do lending, borrowing, and all of the other stuff that we associate with DeFi. Again, it's going to have a massive, as soon as that's launched, we're going to have a massive knock-on that's going to catapult us from where we're going to be up to the $10 range, which would then put us in the 2.89 billion. When we take that 2.89 billion and we compare it to some of the swaps and automated market makers we've all heard about, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, etc., and we look at their market cap with a similar circulating supply, or a similar fixed supply or max supply, depending on which operation that they have with their tokenomics, this is reasonable. Yeah, it's not me being outlandish. It's not me saying, oh, with this kind of token circulating supply, this is impossible. It's not impossible. PancakeSwap at time of recording is over 4 billion and Uniswap is over 14 billion. So for us to be at 2.89 billion after 1 year of being released and fully functional, I think that is achievable. I'm not, I said that this is a crazy video for the apes and the degens, but it's also quite realistic, right? Because it's been done multiple times before. And it does depend on things like how much TVL is going to be locked into the automated market maker at Lumenswap. It depends on how many projects are incubating with us and how many people are aware of and using the bridge and how much TVL is locked into lending. And there's so much for us to be getting excited about. Finally, because I know I've been talking for some time and you might be thinking, I've had enough of this crazy English dude. Get him out of here. Finally, we are looking at the monthly valuation. As the token that we are receiving is dropping, don't forget, as the percentage is dropping down in terms of our monthly reward, the amount of tokens you're getting is dropping, which makes some people go, oh yeah, but it's all just going to go down. Ha! But let me tell you a little secret. As the valuation of the token is increasing, as this is increasing and this is going down, you are still making more moolah. You are making more moolah. Look, you would get 95 LSP tokens, but if they're worth 250, you would get $237 worth of return. Do what you want with it. You can hodl it back down, which I've put here, back into the pot to make some more on it, or you can sell that out and go and buy your grandmother a nice present. It's entirely up to you. And you can wait, and you can see here, if we make $10 and we're only getting 77, some people are like, well, my tokens are going down every month. Yes, because the percentage is going down, but if the price is going up, $770 return on an initial, remember, our initial joining fee for the 10,000 Hodlers Club was $800. 8 cents times 10,000 tokens is $800. Here, after a year, you're getting $770. If this goes to plan, $770, return per month when you put 800 in the year before. Now that seems pretty good to me. I like that. That seems like a nice kind of return. But we also must consider how much this is going to be worth. Guys, you might not be very good at maths, but 10 times this is $111,820 if it goes to $10 and you bought in at $800. It's $111,820. Now I wish that I had made $111,820 big red sign to go across at this point. I maybe should have done to capture your attention. But what I will say to you is, this is on the other end of the spectrum. You saw the low, this is on the high. Anything in between can happen, and maybe, some people are saying higher than this. This could go higher than this. Why, if the whole crypto market explodes and goes up to 5 trillion, why couldn't this double? From, it's 2.3 something trillion today. If that went to 5 trillion and the whole market cap doubled in 1 year, could this double and could 5 billion market cap for Lumenswap be feasible? Be reasonable? I think it possibly could. So if that's double, that's double, that's double. So it's 200 and something thousand. You get the idea. This is a place to be. This is a place to be because there's so much going on. We've got so much going on in such a short space of time. And I would just have to add, you are needing to be part of our community for these hidden utility features coming in the next, we are looking at just over 2 weeks now for the hidden features. Lumenswap community on Telegram, Lumenswap on Twitter, on Discord, on Reddit. You can follow my videos, Bullring Crypto videos. You can follow Bullring Crypto on Twitter. You're going to stay ahead of the pack. Soon as we know anything, you know anything. You're going to be dialed in to this, what's happening right now. You can tell from my voice I'm excited. I'm not putting any fluff into this. I'm telling you all of the data points that I've pulled out, and I want you to go off now and to do your own research on this project. Lumenswap has every chance of mooning hard. It depends if you're going to be on the rocket. Your research will tell you whether you should buy a ticket to that rocket or not. Yeah, don't listen to me. Go to a variety of different sources. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. And I look forward to getting your likes, subscribes, and comments underneath. All the best. Have a great day.